Summer of love, summer of love. I do not remember the summer of love, but I remember posters for peace, love, harmony, music, and the mystic who lived down the hallway and talked through the walls. I do not remember religion, but I remember living outside the Judeo-Christian tradition and taking the meditation highway east and the yoga highway west, and saffron chanting beads, and moths of bulgur, and monks on fire, and Maoists and dung padders, and Red Guard marching in the countryside, and people's parks, and spindles of free speech tape. And the Delaware Water Gap at the fulcrum of the universe, of the John Hancock Tower, a myriad of morning butterflies, and Coit Tower pointing like a cowboy at the tie-dye sky. And Washington Square, and a tower of generations straddling high-tension wires, from the Cuyahoga River burning to Watts, and the faces of children walking past, snarling dogs, and white women snarling in Little Rock, Arkansas, and Tuscaloosa, and John Coltrane being rushed to the emergency room, and all the jazz musicians dying in heroin mourning. And Big Brother with his drumstick, and Janice with her bottle of Southern Comfort, and cardigans and bell-bottoms, and spiked bananas, and a few thousand acres of mud and tent pegs, and a sky dull as pastureboard, and hashish hangover. I do not remember electric banana, but I remember electric meter, and day glow, and strobe light, and Coke bottle blackout, and freedom riders, and explosion flowers, and living in a chicken coop, and making love in a fallout, and covering my tracks in the snow, and crawling through midnight, and falling through a spinning hole in the earth, and coming out the other side, a black man in a white rabbit world, and standing in front of a water cannon, scared to death, and I remember the catapult of hours, and the sweet taste of earth, like a woman's hand inside my mouth. And a newspaper nation spinning and spinning with sexism and racism and love of money and vice and the opiate of fame and conformity and the rape of the earth, too good to last. Woke up speaking Dutch, electric guitar in my head, a hog farm of wishes, everyone I knew carrying a hoe, and the war which didn't end, but it ended. And the peace that couldn't hold, and the hands that could not mend, and the face of a president like a water slide into the fire. I do not remember psychedelic drugs, but I remember the one expanding consciousness, and I do remember being young, reckless, irreversible, always right, silly, headstrong, hypocritical, stoned, lost, foolish, ecstatic, broke, hungry, and I remember hamburgers on the corner of Haight and Ashbury, and I remember clothes in charismatic colors, and a guru in a mink coat, and trips across the expendable universe, and a night of terror at the drug end of a rope, and college dorms burning, and barricades, and high school boys who went away to war and never came back, and working men and women who never went away at all. They just stood there and they took it on picket lines in plastic upstate New York. Eyes like posters, shooting stars and UFOs, the psychedelic night, 200 million of us living in a white room, and buffalo teepees sprouting in the deep damaged grass like magic mushrooms in a field of 4th of Julys. This one's for Charles Potts. Tell me, what will we do with the people in the West? Where the people are big in their combines, big in their SUVs, big in their whale harpoons, big in their son of incredible wheat, in their luxury model, in their motorcycle sunglasses, in their Big Al's Golden Pizza, in their Marisol's Oriental Parasols, big as any armadillo roadkill. Big as the worst damn hurricane you ever felt, big as your big-ass pointy-headed Eastern establishment bikini. Steelhead, rocking chair, clear-cut, cocaine, who's got the shotgun, who's got the Alcatraz, pick-up, flatbed, Ponderosa pine, Walla, mantelpiece, who's got the time bomb, lodgepole antelope, almond grove, elevator, big, the people in the West pipe-fitted to the Little Colorado, the people in the West asleep at the paddle wheel, asleep at the bean field. Tell me, what will we do? Leap over the Snake River. Tell me, what will we do? Leap over the Dragon Gate, leap over the Opera House, leap over the used car mountain top, diamond pathways of the stars, Big Dipper steamroll, dynamite underpants, Rocky Mountain lobster. You want fries at that hydroelectric plant, my Cottonmouth, my Calistoga, my Death Valley, my cowboy boot, my mine shaft. Big as a big rig, big as a buzzard, big as a chainsaw, big as a swing-wing buzzard, big as a swing-ring bomber, and the peaks of Pikes Peak swimming in a hole through the big blue sky. See you in Malibu, Big Kahuna, and the one big one-stop, and the one big noise. Get them while they're hot. Big West, six-gun, Sloppy Joe, California kisses, between your legs, up your jeans, down your highway, over your trailer park, beyond the Utah mailbox. The people in the West, Big Valley, Long Gulch, High Roller, Grand Canyon, Church of Ronald Reagan. Let me tell you, the big money is big, isn't it? And the Hollywood Bowl, tell it to my big American face. Tell it to my cotton candy. Tell it to my big mouth bass. Tell it to my Dust Bowl.